A very good morning to the WWE Universe. It has been about a month since CM Punk made his big WWE return at the Survivor Series War Games 2023 PLE. CM Punk hadn't wrestled or even appeared at a WWE event for about 9 years, almost a decade, and his last match was at the Royal Rumble 2014 pay-per-view. He had an exceptional performance during the Royal Rumble 2014 match, but quit WWE immediately after. But the unthinkable has finally happened, and CM Punk is now again a WWE superstar. Mere days after CM Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, he came face to face on an episode of Raw with Seth Rollins, his real life rival. It's quite clear at this point that WWE is building towards a World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk on night 1 of WrestleMania 40 next year. At this point, everyone is aware of the real life beef between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. How exactly did it start? What happened between CM Punk and Seth Rollins that the duo, both WWE veterans, aren't fond of each other at all? Let's go way back to 2014. CM Punk wrestled in the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and after that he immediately left WWE. Months later, CM Punk appeared on his best friend Colt Cabana's podcast Art of Wrestling and opened up about his WWE exit. He took shots at Vince McMahon, Triple H and many other WWE personnel, including Seth Rollins. CM Punk basically said during that interview that guys like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose don't have it in them to stand up to the authority, to stand up to WWE. They will never question WWE's moves, or whatever WWE gives to them, they will happily accept. This is what CM Punk said about Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Before this interview, Seth Rollins was a big fan of CM Punk. If you take out Seth Rollins' old tweets from let's say 2013, he was a huge fan of CM Punk, and in one of his tweets, he even said that CM Punk is his hero. Seth Rollins clearly stated in his tweet that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan were his heroes. So what exactly happened? First of all, CM Punk took a shot at Seth Rollins in the Art of Wrestling podcast, and years later, something very interesting happened between these two WWE superstars that many fans aren't aware of probably. It was 2019. Late 2019, CM Punk set the wrestling world on fire. He took the wrestling world by storm when he appeared on WWE Backstage on Fox. As soon as CM Punk appeared on WWE Backstage, Seth Rollins tweeted out that he wanted to wrestle CM Punk. And this is where it all started. After Seth Rollins made this tweet, CM Punk said on an episode of WWE Backstage that he is not here to build up feuds. He is here to share his opinion on WWE's weekly storylines, and Seth Rollins should simply stop tweeting. This is what CM Punk said about Seth Rollins back then, and Rollins wasn't happy one bit. The entire WWE universe was seemingly siding with CM Punk in this online feud, and Seth Rollins made matters worse when he called CM Punk a coward in his next tweet. CM Punk had already said that Seth Rollins should stop tweeting, but Seth Rollins, instead of stopping tweeting, he just kept going on and called CM Punk a coward in his tweet. And it was quite clear at this point that the animosity between these two WWE veterans was real, and it wasn't something storyline based. Last year, Seth Rollins gave an interview during WrestleMania weekend and called CM Punk a cancer. Seth Rollins also said that CM Punk should stay away from WWE. Well, that didn't happen, and CM Punk is now back in WWE. Seth Rollins was furious when CM Punk appeared on the entranceway at Survivor Series War Games 2023. Well, what happened after Survivor Series War Games 2023 went off the air was a part of a storyline, because later CM Punk and Seth Rollins came face to face on an episode of Raw and had an exchange of words. And these two WWE superstars are probably going to face off in a huge dream match. Mentor versus student. CM Punk was Seth Rollins' hero once upon a time, but a lot has changed over the past 1 decade or so. And night 1 of WrestleMania 40 will most probably be a World Heavyweight Championship match main event pitting Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Fans can't wait for this match to happen, and it's only fitting that a match of this caliber headlines night 1 of WrestleMania. So do share your comments. Are you excited for this potential CM Punk versus Seth Rollins World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 40? Let me know in the comments.